I want to thank you for taking the time to review this information. If you have a job, then chances are you've already learned a very painful lesson. You can never create wealth that way, and it's not your fault. See, when we were kids, we were given some misinformation, and we believed it because it was told to us by our parents, our teachers, and they said, if you want to live the American dream, get a good education, get a good job, and then your employers will pay you money. What's wrong with that equation is that your employers are trying to live the American dream as well, and in order to maximize their benefits, they need to minimize yours. What happens is you start trading a unit of time for a unit of money, and you're going to start to realize very quickly there are not enough units of time during the course of the day to make that a change often enough to create wealth. But there's still hope. You can become a rock star, a movie star, a professional athlete. Well, listen, if those aren't in the cards for you, there's still a chance. You still have hope. All you have to do is open up your own business. The challenge with opening up your own business, and one of the biggest ones, it costs so much money to get started. I mean, you literally could spend $300,000 to get started in a business and then work 2 years as hard as you possibly can to almost break even. The business I'm going to share with you over the next 30 minutes or less, you can get started not for $300,000. You can get started for as little as a few hundred, and instead of having to work 2 years to break even, you can break even literally within your first couple of weeks. The business model we follow is network marketing, and I got to tell you, if you think you know about network marketing, chances are you're a little misinformed. See, you do network marketing every day. I do it every day. The difference is I get paid a fortune to do what you do for free. And what do I mean by that? Let's say I come to your town and you suggest that I go to this Thai food restaurant, and I go there and I love it, but you see, when I do, the owner of that restaurant does not send you a check for $5. And then when I share that Thai restaurant with 5 new people, the restaurant owner isn't going to send me 5 checks for $5 each and then you 5 checks for $1. That's network marketing. And so we do it every day, and now it's time for you to get paid to do what you've always done for free. Understanding network marketing works is step one, but the next step is what company would really be best? The way I see it, and I've been in this industry now for 26 years, there are 5 key components that have to be in place. Number one, you need products that are consumed by millions of people on a daily basis. You need a company that's been around at least 5 years so you know they're not going to go out of business. I believe you also need a compelling timing story and a compensation structure that will allow you, working from home, to start earning residual income within your first month. Well, the product we have, I'm very excited about. It's a coffee product unlike anything the world has ever seen. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. It's cold, but you know, I never drank coffee. But what I do know is Ray Kroc, the guy that started McDonald's, did not eat at McDonald's. He was a vegetarian. Philip Morris never smoked a cigarette in his life. Yet these people created fortunes because they understood how big the market was for their product. And the market for coffee is huge. How many people do you know that drink coffee? Well, what we've developed is something very, very unique, very interesting. See, it's not an instant coffee. It's a fresh brewed coffee that just so happens to be delivered instantly. It starts out looking like a can of woman's hair mousse, and all you do, you don't even have to shake it. You squirt it directly into hot water or cold water, and immediately, without stirring it, you've got fresh brewed, gourmet, kosher, organic, non-GMO coffee at 70 cents a serving. Now, to make it even more healthy, we add a Ganoderma mushroom extract. And if you Google it, you're going to find over 100 different health benefits for Ganoderma mushrooms. But the other thing that we did is we wanted people to be able to manage their weight on this coffee. And so we took the 3 top-selling ingredients for weight management, which would be raspberry ketones, Garcinia cambogia, green coffee bean extract. And we've put them all in the coffee, and people are being able to manage their weight very, very quickly. I was recently doing a live business meeting in Miami, Florida, and there were 65 people in the room, and I just asked the question, have any of you lost weight on the product? Do you know that 45 people raised their hand? And all I did was have them stand up and share how much weight they lost, 18 pounds, 30 pounds, 7 pounds, 3 dress sizes, 2 suit sizes, And then all I did when it was over said, does anybody not think that you can lose weight on this product? Do you know anybody that needs to lose weight? Do you know anybody that drinks coffee? Now you start to understand what our opportunity is all about. But the next question is, do you know anybody that uses energy drinks? You know, the energy drink business is huge and it's growing. If you have a child, if you have a friend, if you've got nieces and nephews, chances are they're drinking energy drinks, most of which are terribly unhealthy, loaded with sugar and artificial caffeine. So we developed maybe the first ever food-based, all-natural, healthy energy drink. Now, there are many beneficial ingredients. We use blue-green algae, and again, there's over 100 health benefits. And I urge you to Google any of these ingredients. Green tea extract, over 100 health benefits. We really caught a break with taurine because recently in a magazine, Life Extension, they talked about taurine, and it's in regards to brain function. There's no added sugar. And by the way, taurine is the first ingredient listed in Arzilla. You don't have a crash. There's no jitters. It works in minutes. It lasts 4 hours. And to my knowledge, it is the only liquid nutritional supplement that is an energy drink that is certified by the Banned Substance Control Group. Today, we've got a growing number of Olympic athletes that use and endorse our product. None of them get paid to do that. And of course, we bring it to market at an unheard of 38 cents a serving. We also have the product that made us famous overseas in Asia. 3 different liquid nutritional supplements that combine 11 of the most powerful superfoods into one drink. And it's about $1.10 a day. And in my all my years in health and wellness, and I've spent over 30 years in the industry, I've never seen one group of products do so many things for so many people in such a short amount of time using such a small amount. Well, W. Clement Stone, famous billionaire, said that when you can take products that people need and use, and you can make those products better, which we've done, and charge less, which we're doing, you're guaranteed success. That's just what we've got. Well, how big are the markets for these products? I believe they're universal. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, young, or old. We've got products for you. Well, the next thing that's important is the company. And what you're looking at now are our global headquarters. This is our corporate office located in West Palm Beach, Florida. When I'm assessing any business, but in particular one in the network marketing industry, the first thing I want to look at is who are the people running the company. That's one of the first things that got me excited, because what I saw was 4 people with over 80 years experience cumulatively between them, both in the corporate side and the distributor side. On the top right of your screen, you're going to see our CEO. His name is Don Cotton. The man's already worked with Fortune 500 companies as an enterprise architect with Microsoft, CIO at GMAC. On the bottom in the middle is Michael Seymour, our CFO, a frequent guest on Fox News. The man spent 11 years in a corner office in Wall Street as the senior vice president of Morgan Stanley. His goal when he came here was to see that we operated debt-free. He's reached this goal, and that's important because as we are now back in the United States starting to experience huge growth, we're never backordered on a product. On the lower right-hand side of your screen is Paul Morris. 48 years in the industry of network marketing. He's developed organizations of tens of thousands of individuals helping people like us create residual income. And the top left is our visionary founder. His name is Rick Cotton. Now, 5 years prior to starting our Exfuze, he started an organization called Viva Kids. Viva Kids feeds, clothes, and educates children around the world. Today, we take a percentage of our global gross sales to support these children. See, our goal is to feed 1 million kids, and with your help, we're going to reach that goal. Right company, right products, huge and growing marketplace for the products. What about the timing? This is where our story starts to get real good. For almost 8 years, all we had was a product line consisting of our original 3 liquid nutritional supplements. And although we had wonderful, incredible testimonials on these products, the bottom line was, because it is so, the government doesn't let us say what all these ingredients do. For example, if you were looked up fucoidan, if you looked up dokudami and saw how it was used in Japan, you would want to ingest this product every single day. Well, we're open in 12 countries, and one of them is Japan. And the bottom line is, we did so well in Japan and in the rest of Southeast Asia that we recently became a debt-free company. And that's when we decided to do something highly unusual, and that is reverse launch back into the United States, creating the dream come true timing story for network marketing. See, everybody knows that you don't want your company to go out of business, and there are great companies in this industry like Amway and Herbalife and Nu Skin, but you got to admit, they're already doing billions of dollars a year in sales, and for many people it seems like it's a little late to build a huge organization. So you may say, let's get into a brand new company. The challenge there is that there's such a small percentage of companies that ever make it 5 years. And so what we've got is the best of both worlds. The ground floor opportunity that you need without the risk. Ground floor is defined as 40,000 distributors. Here in the United States, we have less than 3,000 distributors, of which 40% are just strictly customers. So with us, with Exfuze, you've got a ground floor opportunity, but you're backed by an 8-year-old, debt-free, international, rock-solid company. So at this point in time, you might be saying, you know what, this sounds great, but what's in it for me? You know, it really depends what you're looking for. If all you want to do is start feeling more energy, managing your weight, feeling better overall health, get with the person that told you about us and get your hands on some products today. But maybe what you'd like to do is add a couple $100 a week and supplement your income. Maybe you'd like to make 10 times that a week and replace your income. Or maybe you'd like to make 10 times that a week and create legendary income. For that, you become a distributor, and the compensation plan will pay you. Now, there are 5 ways of making money, and that doesn't even include our luxury car bonus program. And the first way of making money is the customer acquisition bonus. Now, here's what so many people like about that. When you have a customer, you just send them to your website, and for every product they purchase, you earn $5 to $10 per product per month. The customer also ends up in your organization, so it's easy for them to upgrade to distributor once they see dramatic results in the product. The second way of making money is fast cash. I like this because it enables a person to get started buying a product package and make all their money back that they paid for that package. We teach you how to do it within your first 2 weeks. Now, a couple of things. To get started in our company, there's a cost, and your initial cost is going to be $59 and change. What this buys for you is 3 distinct websites. The Exfuze.com replicated website that allows you to fully run your business. Then, of course, you've got the Suma Cafe website where you can send your customers to buy product, and right now we've got a special for the next month, buy one, get one free for all your customers. And we also have the Zilla website, which is the energy drinks, also buy one, get one free. Now, 2 things. Usually when people get started, they buy a product package, and we've got a product package that's $300, and then we've got the other one, which is literally 2 of the $300 packages, or $600. Well, why are people buying product packages? Well, usually you're going to have that product for one of 3 reasons. Either to consume the product, and also you're going to have product for people to taste, and you're also going to have product that you can sell right off the spot. The nice thing about our product packages, it's dollar for dollar BV, and when you buy a $300 package, there's $300 worth of product in there. Now, the third way of making money is basic commission. And with the help of the person that brought you here, and my help and people that you don't even know yet, it's only a 2-legged compensation plan, so you put one to your left and one to your right. Keeping in mind that the person that brought you in likewise can only build 2 legs, inevitably you could get spillover helping you build at least one of those 2 legs. At the end of every week, the company calculates the volume in both legs, and basic commission says you will earn 10% of the weaker leg. Now, what is volume? Every time any one of these individuals has somebody go to their website and buy product from them, that's volume for you. Every time any one of these people buys a product to consume, that's volume for you. Every time they buy a product to sell, that's volume for you. Every time they enroll somebody in a package, that's volume for you. You can see where it starts to add up very quickly. Well, at the end of every week, you make 10% of your weaker leg. So if you had 24,000 in this leg and 30,000 in the right leg, you make 10% of 24,000 or 2,400. Now, when I first looked at this, you know, I wasn't going to do it, and I'll tell you why. I saw that you made money on one leg, but you didn't make anything at all on the other, and I didn't think that was fair. Well, interestingly enough, I've now been in this company for over 8 years. I have made a fortune in this company. of which almost 90% has come not from my weak leg basic commission, but from my strong leg. Well, how can that be? It is a function of the compensation plan. The fourth way of making money is the director check match, matching bonus. Once you hit the level of director, and I see a lot of people are doing it in the first month, quite frankly, if you get that $600 package instead of the $300, you're going to be grandfathered in as a director for the next 90 days. At that point, everybody that you have ever enrolled in the past or will enroll in the future, whatever leg they are placed in, it doesn't matter. Every week that they get a basic commission check, whether that check is $30 or whether that check is $10,000, you get a matching bonus. Here's where the big money comes. We get paid up to 8 generations of this matching bonus, not levels, generation. A generation will go down up to and including the first director in an enrollment tree leg, so that if you enrolled your friend Tom, who enrolls his friend Aaron, who enrolled his friend Bill, who enrolls his friend Rob, now Rob becomes a director, everyone between you and Rob is part of your first generation. And we pay 8 generations of this matching bonus. To put this in perspective, I enrolled a man from Japan. His name was Kaneko-san. And last week, Kaneko's weak leg volume was $100,000. His basic commission check was $10,000. My directed check match on him was $1,300. Well, he enrolled about 50 people, but one of them was a man named Miyako. Miyako's weak leg was $100,000 last week, and he got a basic commission check for $10,000. My matching bonus was $1,300. He enrolled his friend Sugimoto, and Sugimoto did $80,000 on his weak leg last week. His basic commission check, $8,000. Mine was over $1,000. He enrolled his friend Kimpara, whose weak leg was $90,000. My matching bonus on him alone was $1,100. And the nice thing about this is we're just getting started here in the United States. What I was able to achieve in Japan and all over Southeast Asia, you can now achieve right here in the United States. So to put this all back in perspective, we've got sizzle products that are consumed by millions of people on a daily basis. We have got a company that's been around for 8 years now, 8.5 years. We've got a compelling timing story, a ground floor opportunity with an 8.5-year-old debt-free international rock-solid company. A compensation plan that pays 55% every week with no breakage. And what could be left would be training and support. See, when you come into the business, we're not going to throw you up against the wall and hope that you stick. We're going to teach you our proven methodology for success, which is as simple as texting 2 or 3 people a day just for the next 2 weeks. As far as support goes, you're in business for yourself but never by yourself, because there's always a minimum of 8 people with a vested interest in your success. Victor Hugo said, "There is nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come." I'm here to tell you that Exfuze's time has come, and all you have to do is ask yourselves one question. If everything you heard here tonight were true, and it's all verifiable, is there anything that would prevent you from getting started right now? See, I've done a lot of reading in my time, and one thing I love reading about is great leaders. Great leaders all have that one thing in common. They're decisive. They base their decisions on facts. Today, I did my best to give you the facts, and now what you want to do is make a decision. Maybe this is not interesting to you at all. Maybe these are products that you want to start using right away, or maybe it's also a business you want to let us help you build by becoming a distributor. If I were you, I would get back with the person who told me about us as soon as possible. Get all your questions answered, because I'm convinced there's nothing any of us can do over the next couple of years that has the ability to pay us for the rest of our lives like active, aggressive participation in this company. Now, for those of you who are already involved, you've made the right choice. For those of you who are not, I urge you, get involved tonight. My name is Eddie Freeman, and I hope to meet with each and every one of you live in the near future.